Hello and welcome to another Factorio mod spotlight. I'm Exterminator and thank you so much for joining me today. And in this spotlight we are covering the Better Energy Production mod. This is a pretty new mod, about a day or two, about 2 or 3 days old actually, and I thought it deserved some more attention. So this adds some wind turbines, as you can see here. Now, I've spotlighted mods previously that did add some wind turbines, but it's been a while, and this one is, up to date. It's working on the latest experimental version of Factorio, and it adds 4 different turbines. So we have them here. I've unlocked all tech. The first one here is a rusty turbine, and I'll go over like how much energy and stuff they generate here shortly. So it's a rusty turbine. The next one up is just a normal wind turbine. The next one above that is an advanced wind turbine, and then the last one is a eco wind turbine, which is quite interesting. So we have some stats on each of these. The rusty one generates up to 38 kilowatts and has an energy capacity of 20 kilojoules. This one, power output of 65, so not quite double that. And then same capacity on all these. And then this one does 155 kilowatts. And then this one does 107, which is less. However, the really cool thing about this last one is it actually absorbs pollution, or kind of scrubs pollution. It absorbs it, essentially, which is really cool. So it not only generates some power, but it also absorbs some pollution for you at 10 a minute. Now, these are all stationary because we know power draw, but they are animated. If we place some accumulators down here, you can see they do work and animate quite well here. I think a whole field of these would actually look pretty dang cool, to be honest with you. If we look, I don't know if I have the mod info here pulled up. I wouldn't think these would take a ton of performance here. So it starts that. If we put several down, you can see these are just cranking away here, max as much as they can. And then if we get rid of these, then they completely stop. Now, in terms of research, there is obviously some research for them. There's one for each. So the initial one you can get really early. You can get this with 25 red science. The next one is 100 red and green. Next one is 125 red, green, blue. And the last one, the eco one, is a bit later into the game for 200 red, green, blue, and purple. And then it also unlocks this air filter, which you need to build this. So this requires a previous version. They each require, these ones at least require the previous version. And then the air filter here, which I would assume is right here, it's fairly cheap. Just some coal, iron, copper, and then copper cable. So not super expensive. Some red circuits, electric engines, and such. And the first one is pretty cheap as well. You can kind of just see the cost here. Nothing too major. But I think really cool, kind of a different alternative to solar. And I mean, honestly, all of them actually are better than solar, except this one, because this one does 38 kilowatts. This one does 65. And to my knowledge, I don't think it has like an up down, because solar is based on the like day and night, so it actually has more of an average of like 42 kilowatts because it generates less at night. According to the mod page, and from what I can see, this doesn't have that based on like wind or anything, so this will just be a constant. So actually all of them except this first one are better than solar panels, and they're pretty cool. There's something different, I think. Building a whole field of these would be pretty neat. Lastly, in the settings here, there are none. Just basic, straightforward. And there you go. That is the mod. I hope you enjoyed. There is, as always, a link in the description to the mod portal where you can check this out if you'd like. If you have any questions or thoughts, do leave them below. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.